Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, all about honey flows. In this short sequence, I want you to breathe deeply into your heart space. So, if you feel stuck in that concrete space, if you feel the need of movement, just step into your mat and join me here. The only thing that you will need today is yourself and your mat. So let's jump directly into downward facing dog. So bring your feet hip distance apart and feel free to pedal your legs out. Your hands are slightly moving the mat forward so you are feeling the length through your spine. So wherever you are, just take a deep breath through the nose and exhale slightly through the mouth. Feel every sensation that might come up in this exact moment. Take a deep breath and feel the journey that you are starting with your breath and simultaneously with your movement. Slowly come back to center. Lift both heels away from the mat and starting from the bottom, you are moving forward vertebra by vertebra into your rounded higher plank, bringing your shoulders over the wrist. With your exhalation, bend a little bit into your knees and glide back into downward facing dog. We will repeat this movement. Inhale, ripple forward, vertebra by vertebra, activating all little corners of your body. And with your exhalation, lift your gaze and glide back into downward facing dog. One more time, inhale, connecting the lower body with the back body, the upper body, and exhale, glide back. One more time, both heels lifting up. You're pulling your cubic bone in, your navel towards the spine, your shoulders over the wrists. And now with your exhalation, we keep moving here with the movement. Release both knees down to the earth and glide back into an active child's pose. Feel free to slide your hands forward. Inhale, we keep moving here with the breath. Ripple forward into all fours, bringing your shoulders over the wrist. And with your exhalation, bring both hands wide forward. Bring your hands as wide as the mat and slowly let your heart melt down to the mat. Feel free to bring your chin down or your forehead. Just take a look that it feels yummy and not heavy. So you can continue breathing deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. Take a deep breath in here and slowly come back, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders. And with your exhalation, release both knees away from the mat and glide back into downward facing dog. We keep moving here with the breath. Inhale, ripple forward, vertebra by vertebra, into a rounded higher plank, activating both hands towards the midline. With your exhalation, glide back into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg is moving up, opening your right hip bone, bend into your right knee, and slowly circle your right knee into your chest, bringing your shoulders over your wrists, lifting your hip bones a bit higher. Exhale, bring your right foot down to the earth. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, rotate your upper arms outward. Lift your gaze. Exhale, release your left knee down. Inhale, press your right heel down, activating your cubic bone in, pulling your navel towards the spine, and slowly release your fingertips away from the mat, circling your arms over the side up. Keep the movement soft and the breath softer. With your exhalation, interlace your fingers underneath your back, underneath your lower back, activating the palms of your hands towards the midline, activating your shoulder blades towards the midline, opening your front body. With your next inhalation, straighten into both arms and bringing your heart up, lifting your gaze, feeling the sensation of an open heart. From here, with the next Inhalation, lift your left knee away from the mat, keeping your left knee a little bit bendish. Simultaneously pull your cubic bone in, your navel in, and simultaneously start to straighten into your left leg. So you're feeling your left hip bone. Keep your arms straight and pulling your shoulder blades towards each other. With your exhalation, as slowly as possible, start to straighten into your right knee, but keep your right knee bandaged. So you are keeping your right thigh active. Simultaneously release your heart down towards your right foot, your right leg with an open heart, and slowly release your fingertips down to the earth. With your inhalation, bend your knee, lift your gaze. With your exhalation, release your left knee down. Inhale, lift your gaze, and simultaneously bring your left leg back into all fourth variation. So your left foot is tucked, your right leg is extended. Release both hands down, and with your inhalation, lift your gaze. Lift your your right heel up, so you're having a little mini back bend here, but keep your hip bones in one line. With your exhalation, bend into your right knee and slowly bring your right knee into your chest, rounding like a super cat. Simultaneously activate both hands towards the midline. Inhale, lift your gaze, lift your right heel, mini back bend here, but keep your hands active so the palms of your hands are pressing down and back, so you have a more open heart here. With your exhalation, bend your right knee, bring your right knee into your chest. From here, activate your core, release your left knee away from the mat, and slowly with your next inhalation, bring your right knee up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whoo. We keep moving here with the breath. Roll up forward into a rounded higher plane, feeling every sensation within your body. Slow the movement down to slow your breath down. Exhale, release both knees down to the earth and glide back into an active child's pose, because we keep moving with the breath and every sensation. Inhale, ripple forward, vertebra by vertebra, connecting the lower body with the upper body and the heart. With your exhalation, bring both hands forward, opening your hands as wide as the mat. And from here, let your heart melt down. So you're shifting your glutes up and your heart down. Feel free to release your forehead or your chin, wherever you are. Let your heart be soft and your breath softer. Slowly come back. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. With your inhalation, rotate your upper arms out. Lift your gaze. With your exhale, lift both knees away from the mat and glide back into downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward into a rounded higher plank, connecting all three body parts with each other and simultaneously pressing your hands firmly towards the midline. With your exhalation, glide back, downward facing dog. We will switch sides. Inhale, lift your left leg up, open your left hip bone, bend into your knee, and slowly circle your knee forward into your chest, rounding like a super cat. Keep your right heel higher, so you are lifting your hips a little bit higher. From here, with your exhalation, release your left foot in between your hands. Come onto your fingertips. Lift your gaze. Rotate your upper arms out. With your exhalation, release your right knee down. Inhale as slowly as possible. Activate your left thigh, shifting your left glute back, and slowly circle your arms over the side up, feeling every sensation within your muscle. Exhale, bring your hands behind your lower back, activating the palms of your hands. Rotate your shoulders to the ears and back, straightening into your arms so then your fingertips are facing back. Your heart is moving up. Keep your chin a little bit up so you are lifting your gaze. Inhale, press your left heel down and simultaneously release your right knee away from the mat, but keep your right knee first bandaged. So you're pulling your cubic bone and your navel and simultaneously start to straighten into your right leg, pressing your right heel back. So you're feeling the sensation in in your lower hip, in your right hip. Inhale, lift your gaze, lift your rib cage. With your exhalation, start to straighten into your left leg, pressing your left heel down, and simultaneously let your heart melt down to the earth. Whenever you are ready, release your fingertips down to the earth, bringing your left knee over your left ankle. Open with your inhalation, your heart. With your next exhalation, release your right knee down to the earth. From here, extend your left leg back into your all fourth variation, bringing your hands down. With your inhale, lift your gaze, lift your left heel up, feeling a yummy mini back bend here, but keep the palms of your hands active. So your hands are pressing the mat back. So you have a soft, open front body. From here, bend into your left knee. Bring your left knee towards your heart, rounding like a super cat. We will repeat this movement. Inhale, lift your gaze. Extend your leg back. And exhale, round like a super cat. From here, keep your hands towards the midline. Slowly release your right leg away from the mat and shifting your left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One last time for today's session. Roll up vertebra by vertebra, feeling every corner within your body. With your exhalation, release both knees down to the earth. Untuck your toes, shift your glutes back to your heels. Inhale, come onto a seated position, rippling your upper body up, circling your arms over the side, up towards the ceiling, lifting your gaze, feeling the side stretch. And exhale, bring the palms of your hands in front of your heart, close your eyes, and just take a deep breath through the nose. Exhale, just let everything drop. Let your shoulders melt away, coming out of the head and into your body. Tune that sensation. Tune into the sensation and just feel that moment. So feel free to stay here a little bit longer. Otherwise, I see you next time. Thank you for joining me.